Volodymyr Zelensky was born on January 25, 1978, to Jewish parents in Kryvyy Rih, then in the Ukrainian Soviet Socialist Republic. His father's name is Oleksandr Zelenskyy, and his mother's name is Rymma Zelenska. When Zelensky was a small child, his family relocated to Erdenet, Mongolia for 4 years, and he started going to school. Later, they returned to Kryvyy Rih. Like various people from Ukraine's Dnipropetrovsk region, he also grew up as a native Russian speaker. He gained fluency in both Ukrainian and English. He went to Kryvyy Rih Economic Institute, the local campus of Kyiv National Economic University, in 1995, and he graduated with a law degree in 2000. He was married to Olena Kiyashko in 2003. He went to school with her. The couple have 2 children, namely Aleksandra, daughter, and Kirill, son. His career was already headed in various directions. When he was a student, he had become active in the theater, and his primary focus was on this. His performance group, Kvartal 95, appeared in the televised finals of KVN in 1997. It was a popular improvisational comedy competition, and it was broadcast throughout the Commonwealth of Independent States. On KVN, Zelensky and Kvartal 95 became regulars and appeared on the program until 2003. He also co-founded Studio Kvartal 95. It was a production company that became one of Ukraine's most successful and prolific entertainment studios. From the creation of Studio Kvartal 95 until 2011, Zelensky served as artistic director. He was named general producer of the Ukrainian television channel Inter TV. In 2012, he left Inter TV, and in the same year, in October, he and Kvartal 95 concluded a joint production agreement with the Ukrainian network 1+1. Ihor Kolomoisky, who was one of the wealthiest people in Ukraine, owned that network. The relationship between Zelensky and Kolomoisky would become the subject of scrutiny after the declaration by Zelensky of his intention to enter politics. During this period, while working in television, Zelensky appeared in various feature films, including the historical farce Ruzevsky vs. Napoleon, 2012, and the romantic comedies 8 First Dates, 2012, and 8 New Dates, 2015. an artistic director, Zelensky returned to Kvartal 95 in 2013, but his entertainment career would soon intersect with the seismic events rocking Ukraine's political landscape. After months of popular protests, Ukrainian President Viktor Yanukovych's government was overthrown in February 2014, and billionaire Petro Poroshenko was elected president of the country. In eastern Ukraine, a Russian-backed insurgency was raging, and endemic corruption was undermining public confidence in the government. Poroshenko struggled to enact modest reforms. Against this backdrop, Servant of the People premiered on 1+1 in October 2015. Zelensky cast Vasily Goloborodko, who was an everyman history teacher. It became a viral internet phenomenon and addressed official corruption. The show was a massive hit, and Goloborodko's path to the presidency of Ukraine would provide a roadmap for Zelensky. In 2018, Zelensky's production company, Kvartal 95 members, registered a new political party known as Servant of the People. It had the same name as the television program that Zelensky had started over the previous 3 years. On December 31st, less than 4 months before the election, he announced his candidacy for president of Ukraine on the New Year's Eve evening show on the TV channel 1+1 after a few months of ambiguous statements. Zelensky put together a team that consisted of former finance minister Oleksandr Zelensky and others. If he became the president of Ukraine, he would develop the economy and attract investment to the country via a restart of the judicial system and restore confidence in the state. A tax amnesty was also proposed by him, and a 5% flat tax for big businesses could be increased in dialogue with them and if everyone agrees. On March 31st, Zelensky won both the first round of elections and the runoff election on April 21st, 2019. On April 21, 2019, Zelensky became the president of Ukraine, beating the incumbent, Petro Poroshenko, with nearly 73% of the vote to Poroshenko's 25%. A few days after his presidency, he faced a foreign policy challenge when Putin announced his decision to issue Russian passports to Ukrainian citizens in separatist-controlled areas of a war-torn eastern Ukraine. Zelensky ridiculed the offer and responded with a Facebook post that extended Ukrainian citizenship to Russians and others who suffer from authoritarian or corrupt regimes.